Hello everybody, this is Scott. I'm back with another video, and this one I'll be giving you a different build. It's for the Mesmer, and I thought it was just interesting. And it's something that I find to be effective, especially when doing PvP. And I kind of like it because it puts a lot of focus on the pistols and the phantasms part. And I thought I'd just be sharing it to you, and I haven't actually seen the build. I kind of created it, unless there was another one. Or maybe I did a spin-off. I honestly don't know, because there's a lot of builds out there. I can't be saying I created it. There's a good chance someone else did. So let's just jump into it. My first two weapons is a great sword, of course, because it's a great sword. And then you have a your what do you call it? The scepter and pistol. I did these because the pistols offer a very, very, very powerful phantasm in its range, and ranged phantasms that do a lot of damage are gonna basically be better in a way, considering how many shots they do, and they're all physical projectiles, making it great for fields like this one, combo field ethereal for feedback. We're going to come over here, and as we can see, I did Ether Feast because it's the only one that actually makes any logical sense as far as you compare as healing. This one's not going to do nearly as much, but it can be activated more frequently. Unfortunately, I'm not going to wait 3 seconds to use it, and this one only heals less than it activated, and while the reflection duration is nice, I don't find it to be that useful. And I chose the Signet of Inspiration because while I like to have the random boon activated on me because I like having some sort of buff flow to come in and give me something. Like if I ever need it, oh, I'll just get a regen. It gives me a little bit of randomness, and like even in Aegis like this, that's amazing. That's one skill where they can't hurt me. While random, yes, it's still very effective. And I gave my Signet of Illusions to grants more health to your illusions. And while this one says recharge your shatter skill, shattering is not going to be one of the main points of the build. And everyone's favorite, I chose this one because, well, it's time warp, and everyone loves time warp, especially in a PvP, in a World v World sense. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to look at my strange little build. I choose Dueling for 20 points. 5 seconds of Vigor on dealing a critical hit. This effect can only land once every 5 seconds. Well, 5 seconds, you can technically keep it up for almost forever, as long as you can keep getting crits. Your Phantasm has Fury. Well, these are phantasms, and Fury gives me how much more percent? Fury 20% increased my critical chance. That's nice. Illusions inflict bleeding on critical hits. All my illusions when hitting will cause critical hits. And like for instance, my illusion right here, third attack is an illusion. And then my increased pistol attack range of you and your illusions. I liked it because the magic bullet's actually a very powerful ability if used properly. And it offers a good crowd control, and generally if you have a sort of group of enemies, it's very easy in like a World v World to shoot that off and have them all get hit, and they're going to generally back off for a second because the ability is like a blindness hurts them, the daze is not going to, they can't do anything without hurting themselves, and then they can't move at all, and stun is they can't do anything. Then we have 20 points in Inspiration, grants retaliation to phantasms, and that's a 50% retaliation, reflects incoming damage back to its source, so my illusions, my phantasms will basically be reflecting all the damage as they're getting back, and creates a feedback while reviving an ally. I love this because I like to have some sort of cover, like for on my Guardian. I used to have the bubble until recently when they changed it to have a 60-second cooldown. I moved it to wherever I revive them, I gain protection, Aegis, and a healing. Reviving is actually a good way to get experience, and it's one of the best things to do to help out your group. Then we have Phantasms grant regeneration nearby allies. Phantasms, you're always going to be having some sort of phantasm, and the extra regeneration that you're getting is very nice and pairs very well with the Signet of Inspiration. We have Phantasms has 20% more health. You want your Phantasms to have much health as possible. You don't want them to die because they are going to be your main damage source. Confusions you inflict last 20% longer. I guess that's a confusion. I don't like this one. Personally, I'm gonna go like none of these. I don't like a lot of these skills like at all. So truly, just use like distortion, grants, reflection. I don't like them. I mean, recharge. That's just a good one. Recharge all your shatter skills at 50% health. That's good. since a lot of people like to shatter, and it's a very good way to get all your like illusions dead you'll want to use this. All shatter skills inflict confusion. Very nice, considering we just got that. Strange, considering this isn't a shatter build, that we have the bouncing attacks have 1 additional bounce. Seems kind of off for this build because nothing seems to be focused on bouncing attacks. Like I don't use a staff. However, since this thing has a 20-second cooldown, an extra hit with this is gonna be it can go a long way. Shattering illusions grants you 1 stack of might per illusion. You're not gonna be shattering a lot, however, 1 stack of might per illusion, and you're gonna have 3 up constantly, pretty much. This is going to be something that you want to look into. Phantasms recharge 20% faster. This means your phantasms, instead of recharging 20% faster, as in their cooldown reduction, it means your phantasms are going to be using their skills 20% faster. So, if they use 1 skill every 5 seconds, on the 6th attack, they'll basically, on their 5th attack, they'll have 2 shots because it was 5 times, and that would have reset it. So, thank you very much. Thank you for watching this very quick guide. I'm actually surprised I said it all this loud. And please stay tuned for the next video, which I'm going to go down and test the effectiveness of the build and show you that pretty much any build can be played. Any build can be good if it's played right. So please stay tuned for that video, and I'll see you later.